Bruce has been captured by Bane. Can he escape from this madness? Let's talk about it in this video for Absolute Batman number 10. Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Absolute Batman number 10. This is a new book from DC Comics, part of the Absolute line. We continue with the Abomination story. This is part 2, written by Scott Snyder with art by Nick Dragotta, Frank Martin on colors, letters by Clayton Cowell. In this issue, Bruce Wayne trapped in Arkham. Bruce Wayne is trapped within the horrors of Arkham as his best friend Waylon Jones endures unimaginable tortures. But what awaits Batman is far more terrifying than either has faced. The true form of Bane is revealed, but it is how Bane plans to break the Batman that will have you, our dear readers, bending over backwards. So obviously, there's a long history of Bane being the one that eventually broke the Batman's back, and overall, eventually broke his will. So it's really interesting because we'll get to see a few. There's a few first appearances on this one, on this issue, for at least for the Absolute line, of course. So I am really excited about what's going on. As you kind of look, Nick Dragotta's art is probably hitting that next gear because in this issue and in this arc, he gets to draw like really gnarly things, right? I think he's very well known already for in this universe drawing Batman as this really big, beefy, stocky dude, and I think he's got a very distinct style. But we've seen glimpses of like him pushing the boundaries towards more of the horror, like this body horror, right? With Matches Malone when the virus kind of took over. Um, like there's a lot of designs there. So the book is leaning more into the body horror, and Nick Dragotta has come in to really fit that bill. We saw him draw Bane in his like true form after the Venom has been activated. We know that he's more than just this Hulkling running around destroying things. But what is the plan for Bruce? Why does Arkham want him there? Why do they want him as part of these experiments? What are they doing to him? And also, is this all part of is being in captivity all part of Bruce's plan, or is this what is he really trapped in there? We know that he's looking for his friend Waylon, which I love Snyder going back to do little pages of like flashback stories to important moments in these characters' friendships. And we're really focusing a lot on Waylon Jones in this one. Now, we know from his name that he eventually will probably become Killer Croc, but I think we don't know exactly what that means for this absolute universe. Yeah, and it's really cool. Like Batman, we know that he, even in this universe, is prepared for a lot, but I don't think he's ever faced anything like being in captivity by Arkham. So the combination of that really cool body horror, these really dark panels contrasted with like the lab experiments where they have Bruce, and then we see, like I mentioned, some new characters, some really deformed features. Maybe you'll be able to kind of put together who those people are. Um, but I think the last thing that Snyder does is he adds the last touch, kind of like he did on this first issue, of like Martha is still running around, so there is somebody to worry about Batman other than Pennyworth, right? So what's going to happen there? And what are Batman's friends? What are Bruce's friends doing to maybe try to find them? So it's very interesting. It's very well done. Really cool put together. I think I will recommend if you're somebody that is just jumping into this line, definitely just read the little arcs. Right, we have the first arc, then there's a two part hold, and then there's this new arc. We know from I was able to be at the panel with Scott Snyder where things are going to they're going to go to the next level and change gears around after issue 14. Once this current arc wraps up, they're going to really change gears. And then maybe we'll also learn a little bit more about this world's Joker, who we've seen it's very, very different. So I'm excited to see the secrets of Bane and what that means, and also what has been done to Bruce all throughout this, because this issue takes place over a long time, which is a very interesting way to kind of pace the story. So If you have read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Let me know which cover you picked up, because as always, Absolute Batman has some of the most banger covers out there. Big shout out to the creative team. They are just really killing it on this book. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.